Hello Libra, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading for the full Celtic cross. I'm looking for new energies and positive energies for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or at least hopefully positive energies. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, King of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, someone who's strong and stable. Let's see what's going on. I'm looking for new energies and hopefully positive energies for Libra. As you know, this will not resonate with every Libra, but I do hope to reach the majority. I do like a positive reading for Libra, but we'll work through it if we don't get one. And it's so, like I said, it doesn't always resonate with everybody. The High Priestess in reverse. Secrets may come out. You may feel like your intuition is off. Could be all kind of things like that nature. Has to do with intuition. Four of Pentacles, some of you may be holding back something, finances, stability, trying to save up money possibly, or just holding yourself back for some reason, and we'll find out. Crossing it, the Ten of Wands, holding back from a burden. Maybe you don't want to carry a burden for a lot of you. And the reason is you feel like something is unlucky. Something is not going to go forward for you in a positive way with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is what crowns you or the goal. Six of Cups could be a past type person. Six of Cups oftentimes, is somebody of a, maybe, you have like fond memories of. And like I said, I'm going to clarify these as I go along. So stick with me, and also I'm going to give you a love reading at the end. In the past, you had the Three of Wands. Something didn't come in the way you wanted it to. Maybe you were waiting too long for something to come towards you. It also could be that some of you didn't want this. We'll find out. Because I do see you not wanting a burden. In the very near future, you do move forward again. Quickly. It's some of you may actually travel in some way. But I do see you moving forward. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Ace of Swords. Be careful what you cut out at first, or think about what you're cutting out. Got to get this all in there. What is coming towards you is the Empress. Blessings, good tidings. Your hopes and fears is a lover situation in reverse. Let me bring that down a little so I can get this more into the picture. A little having a difficult time there. Sorry about that. I just had to get it more in there. In the end, got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you think if someone's non-committal and they're a little, chaotic, may have a short temper, and that's what you're feeling like. And you want to move forward with something, but you're also dealing with somebody, like I said, with a fire type temper. And maybe that's why you don't know if you want to carry that bird. Maybe that's why you're holding back. Maybe this person wants something to do with you, because I do see this person possibly being a past person that you've been dealing with, and far in the past, and someone wants to move forward with you, and you're like, we shall see. Well, let's go back to the beginning. Four of Pentacles in the upright and Ten of Wands crossing it. I need two cards for Libra as the subject at hand. Ace of Swords, yeah, someone wants to speak their truth because they don't want a tower situation to happen. They're going to let someone know, if I let you back in, or if you come back in my life, you better not mess up, because I'm not willing to take this tower again. Because I'm thinking someone's offering you something, and it's someone you already know, okay? That's what I mean by that. With the Six of Cups, it's someone you already know. But you feel that the situation may be unlucky for you, Libra, if you do accept it, and that's what you're afraid of, the tower. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I need two cards for Libra as what crowns them, or the goal. Yeah, you don't know if you want to work on this situation. You don't know if you want a passionate new beginning with this person from your past. It doesn't mean you had a relationship with them. You just knew them before. So this is somebody you already know. Now the Six of Cups in the upright, I need two cards as the foundation of what's all going on here. Someone's, you know, offering somebody something, someone from the past. I need 2 cards, please, to clarify. Yeah, something ended with this person. It could be an Aries for some of you. Could be someone, an authority figure. It could even be a family member that may be a parent, you know, usually a male figure. But it's like they're coming back. It's like they're trying to resurrect a situation with you, possibly. Something you had ended, something you thought that was over. Because I see the 3 of Wands in the past position here. The 3 of Wands in the past position is in reverse. It's like you weren't looking for this person to come back or this situation. So the 3 of Wands in reverse, I need 2 cards for Libra, please. 2 cards. Queen of Wands and the Strength in reverse. Yeah, it could have to do with a fire sign. You know, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't assign one zodiac sign to a court card when I'm reading for the masses like this, you know, the general population. But this person made you lose strength, or you made them lose strength, and you weren't looking for them to come in. But it looks like they may, because I see somebody offering someone something, some growth in a relationship, but you're like holding back a little. You're like, oh no, do I really want this back in my life? For some, whatever reason, it'll be different for everybody. But the Chariot is in the very near future. Something moves forward pretty quickly. So I need 2 cards for the Chariot in the upright in the near future for Libra. King of Pentacles. Maybe you're wanting someone more solid. Because the King of Pentacles has to do with stability. You're wanting to move forward with stability. With if it is a person, someone that's going to be there for you for the long haul. You don't want somebody who goes out partying every night with the 3 of Cups. I'm feeling this. So you're moving forward again. And you may be telling this person, I need a more responsible, mature person in my life. Not someone who, you know, thinks they're, you know, can go out all the time, you know. Overindulging in some ways. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Ace of Swords. It's in reverse. I need 2 more cards before I can really tell you what that is. So, Ace of Swords, 2 cards, please, for Libra. It's a possible future outcome and advice from the universe. Okay, it may say for you possibly not to work on a situation if you really want to keep your emotions in check and not be all over the place. It could be that you reject the 4 Cups offer. You may cut it out. And it's the universe telling you you can do this. Because your emotions are all over the place. You can be moving forward with an actual more mature person. But you got someone in the past wanting to start over in some way. Something that had ended. In the outside environment, you got growth and blessings coming in. Yeah, you got a choice between 2 situations. So you got growth and blessings coming in. And you got choices. 2 of Pentacles. It could be that you're very busy also, but it also could be a, you know, earth type element coming towards you, and you got to make a choice, or you should, or you will, I should say. So the Empress in the upright, 2 of Pentacles in the upright. I need 1 more card because that just, you know, kind of fell out there. Yeah. You're almost feeling hopeless about it because maybe you are considering this person that you're trying to avoid a tower with. But you also got someone probably more secure and stable for you in the near future. So you may want to consider that. So you got a choice here. Okay, Libra? Your hopes and fears is a Lovers. You're fearing a lover situation. We already know that. I need 2 cards for the Lovers for Libra. And we'll do a love reading in just a minute. Yeah, you don't know what you want to do. You're trying to trust in your intuition. You're trying, you know, remember, I think in the beginning there, I had the High Priestess in reverse. You didn't know what to do. Something comes out. Maybe this person comes out. Because I do see someone dropping their swords, their boundaries over a lover situation. So some of you may be considering this past person, and others, you may be, you know, trying to think of what your next move is. But I do see this person, this Knight of Wands energy, is not someone who's fully committal. They're here, there, and everywhere, but where you want them to be. A little short-tempered sometimes. So the Knight of Wands in reverse. I need 2 more cards for Libra. Yeah, this person is keeping their options open when it comes to relationships and what is considered conformity in society, you know, going before a ruler or teacher or preacher, and, you know, they're keeping their options open when it comes to binding themselves or, you know, committing themselves to somebody. In the end, it shows the Queen of Pentacles. This could be male or female, but it's saying that the earth element will be at the end for you. So it looks like, you know, one person may want to come back in your life. I don't know. You know, like I said, it could be lovers, family, friends. It don't matter. And they're wanting to come back in your life, and you're like, oh, do I, like I said, want to start this again? You know, I should, you know, speak my truth. I don't want a tower situation. I don't think it worked. It was bad luck. And I see you moving forward, but I see you moving forward with the Pentacles energy. But some of you may consider, because I see this outside situation, consider the fire type element, you know, the non-committal person. Someone is definitely considering it in the Libra community. So this is your reading. It's up to you. Do you want to go back to the non-committal type person that leaves their options open, or do you want the more stable, secure person that'll be there in the long run? It's up to you. You know, you got free will. I'm going to give you a love reading. I'll be right back, and I got to fix this camera, okay? Okay, Libra, this is your love reading. It is a 3-card love reading with the Angel Romance love cards. And I'm asking for Libra 2020 Sun, Moon, and Rising 3 cards to give advice on their love life or what's going to happen possibly. This is what's going to happen. Angel answers advice. Then we do the Psychic Tarot to find out more information on what's going to happen with Libra. I need 3 cards from the Angel Answers for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The energy's coming in. What they need to know about their love life. Or, you know, their emotions and who's involved. Let's see. And 3 more from the Psychic Tarot. And then we begin reading them. You can choose, a pile, and see, what you're drawn to. Or at the end, I bring them all together anyway. I try to anyway with a full story. So I need 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 cards, please. What do they need to know? Okay, let's see what's going on. Engagement. You got engagement, or you may be getting involved with somebody that's a commitment. Remember, if we do include that last reading, sometimes it is relevant, sometimes it's not. Someone may offer an engagement or commitment, and you're deciding whether to trust them or not. You may decide to trust them. Remember, I told you some of them you will, some of you won't. But some of you may pick a fire type energy, and some of you will pick the other. But whatever you're picking, is that 4 of Cups where you're discontent, you're bored, you don't know if you want it with the 4 of Cups. So someone may offer a proposal to you, and you may decide to trust them. Maybe you will, but you're thinking, well, maybe I'll be bored too. Okay, the middle pile there, number 2, religious factors. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing. So someone is, got to be influencing you or the same as you in a religious, spiritual type element, and where you're pulled to. So you can always ask help from others, and, if you're not sure whether this person believes the way you do or you should be involved, maybe for some of you don't know if you want to be involved with them because they may not be of the same faith or spirituality that you are. But anyway, it says ask help from others and what they're thinking, because there's someone out there that can give you pretty good advice, apparently. So ask help from others, and you will triumph whatever you do. This is like a 7 of Wands energy. You will triumph. You will win. You will get on top of things and realize where you want to go with this in the long run. Whether you accept it or reject it, you win. You win. It's a win-win for you. Now this one says release the ex. Okay? Release the ex, because there's possibly a new opportunity out there. I did say that'll give you more harmony in your life. So release the ex, and a new opportunity in love will come. I do see someone wanting to make an engagement, maybe, like I said, the new person or the old person, maybe both. And the trust in your, maybe even your own intuition. And because one of them you may not be content with, you really will not. Religious factors are involved in the whole situation. Like I said, always ask your friends and families, and even that Hierophant, that teacher or that preacher, ruler, spiritual advisor, and you will triumph. You know, you will win. Let me put it this way. You will get in top. You will be able to make a stand in what you're needing to do. It says here to release the ex. There's new opportunities where there's harmony coming in with somebody else possibly. So that is your reading. And I will let this go, and I will upload. Oop, it's not even in the picture. I hate that. Hold on, I'm sorry. Can you see it all? I'm sorry about that. But this is your reading, and I will let this go. Talk to you later, okay, Libra? Bye.